Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tea with Trina. I'm excited to be on with you today for a Tea with Trina, and I am going live here and we'll be talking with you about my tea. We're going to be talking a little bit about insight today. Um, and I want to share with you what I'm having. I'm having peppermint tea with some honey, local honey, which I'm really excited to have. And I'm excited to chat with you today about insight. And I think this topic is really important because I've had an opportunity to really step into some reflection and introspective thinking, and really getting a deeper understanding about my own journey, what I've been on and what I've been sharing. And I want to share something with you before before I hop into that, I want to share with you this tea, peppermint tea. It is so good and tasty. I'm sure. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. Still really hot, but it's absolutely lovely. And I'm not for sure what you're having today. If you're having tea or coffee or water, but I'm sure you are enjoying it. And I wanted to hop on. I have been between today and today a little bit battling a cold. And so just bear with me as I work through this today. A little bit of a cold. I'll share this. I had went to go get photos done, and someone while they were taking my photos, like, "Oh, my throat is sore. I'm not feeling well." And I'm thinking, "Why are you here? Why are you taking my photo?" I think it may have caught a little bit of what they had, but it's not too bad because I do well with um, staying hydrated and with vitamins. So just slightly impacted, but I'm doing well. I wanted to talk with you about insight today. And I want to talk about this subject because I've had an opportunity to get deeper understanding about some things that I've journeyed through. And insight is really about that, going in deeper about an experience that you've had, or something that you want to step into, having a greater understanding of a thing or of you or of another person. And so I got some deeper insight about my own journey and experience. And I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to do this. I was working on I'm sending out my newsletter to my list today. My email list will get my newsletter today. So I was working on that newsletter, and I had this beautiful written um, example and story that wanted to share to help drive home a point or help people get a deeper introspective, deeper insight on a topic. And I remember sharing it with one of my teens, and they was like, "Oh no, you shouldn't tell that story. You need to tell a different story. You need to tell a story that is very specific to you," because it was a family based story. And I was like, "Wow, really?" Now you're telling me that I have to tell a different story. And so I sat with it. I sat with it for some days. And it came to me that there is a different story, and that there is a different story that I had to get deeper insight on and get the understanding of, and then I could write it. So I was able to do that and grasp that story and write it, and really read it out. And I was like, "Oh, my story is a better example. It's a perfect example." And so I want to share this with you because each and every one of us has insight that we've gathered from our own journey, from our own story, that we are even more closely aligned with, that makes even more sense when we tell it for us, when we're sharing it personally of our story, of our individual story, and connecting that to an example of transformation, change, growth, elevation is so important and essential. And so I want to share this with you because I know you have a story of insight. You have a story of growth. You have a story of discovery that you can share and you can get out and put it out into the world. I've been working with, and this is going to be coming out too. I've been working with one of my clients on their book. And this also gives deeper insight when you're in a writing process of a book, right? And I've been working with my client on this book. We've been working for some months, and they just did the pre order launch of their book. And even with their own process, we've learned the importance of taking, again, consistent action and showing up not making excuses for, and really getting the work out there. And I'm so grateful that my client took action, was able to hit a bestseller in the process of selling their pre-order copy. And so we've been able to do that, and I'll share a little bit more about that in my newsletter that's going out to my list. But I wanted to hop on and share with you that it's so important to do the work, to reflect, to step into introspection, to get some deeper insight on what you're going through, what lessons you may be needing to learn, what you may be facing, so that you can remember them, come back to them, and share them. Share them with others who may need to know a little bit more about your personal experience or a personal antidote to drive a point forward. Okay. Mm. So I wanted to hop on and share that message with you. And I want to invite you, if you would like to receive my newsletter, to be a part of my community, send me a private message. You can send me a private message or a DM, and I will respond. But let me know. Say, hey, I would like to be invited to your email list, and I'll make sure I'll get you on the list so you can get these updates via email. This newsletter that's coming out is a really good one. I'm really excited about it. So the finishing touches are being put on that newsletter, and it'll be sent out today. So I wanted to hop on for this tea with Trina and share a little bit about insight with you, and encourage you to do some reflection and introspection today. What is the insight that you've gained from an experience in your own life, or story that you can create that has helped you understand a lesson or learn a lesson a bit more, that you'll be willing to share to help somebody else get some deeper understanding in their own process in life. Thank you so much for tuning in for Tea with Trina. Wanted to share this message with you, and I'll be on again next week, Tuesday, for another message. And for those of you who are here who also join me on my business page, you can do that tomorrow, Wednesday, as I'll be going live with Tea with Trina tomorrow, Wednesday, as well. So I look forward to talking with you soon. And I will also, yes, awesome. Okay. I'll also check in if you have any comments that you are here leaving. I will check in on those comments as well. So thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with you soon.